In these videos, I aim to simplify theory and solve multiple varied questions. Using these methods, I've helped students ace exams and get into top schools and universities. If that's something that sounds interesting to you, then please take a moment to subscribe. So a box plot, or a box and whisker plot, is a way to represent our data graphically. So for the box part of the plot, we have Q1, or the lower quartile, as the left side of the rectangle. Q3, or the upper quartile, is the right side of the rectangle, and Q2, or the median, is somewhere inside this rectangle. And as the interquartile range is Q3 minus Q1, you can see that the box part also represents the interquartile range. Now we also have the minimum number and the maximum number. So if we draw a line from the box to the minimum and the maximum numbers, these form the whiskers. There are exceptions to this when you have outliers, but we'll cover that later. So for now, let's look at this data set. As you can see, if we cross off numbers from either end, we get to 5. So the median, or Q2, is 5. You can also see that Q1, or the lower quartile, is going to be 4. And Q3, the upper quartile, is going to be 7. So if we connect these three lines together, we get the box part of our plot. Now here, the minimum number is 2 and the maximum number is 8. So connecting these two lines to the rectangle completes our box and whisker plot. So that's the basic box and whisker plot, but what happens when we have an outlier? Well, let's consider this data set here. Now each data set will have a range of numbers from the lower bound to the upper bound, which we can calculate. And if the number falls outside of this band, then it's an outlier. Now we calculate the lower band using Q1 minus 1.5 times IQR, or the interquartile range. And we calculate the upper band using Q3 plus 1.5 times IQR, the interquartile range. Now we can see from the data set above that Q1 is equal to 48, Q2 is equal to 53, and Q3 is equal to 56. Now the interquartile range is Q3 minus Q1, which in this case is 56 minus 48, so it's equal to 8. So the lower bound is 36 and the upper bound is 68. This means that 25 is an outlier, so it won't be part of the box and whisker plot, but we will put it on as a point. So now, to draw the box and whisker plot, we'll draw the rectangle using Q1, Q2 and Q3, giving us lines at 48, 53 and 56, and we'll draw lines to 47 and 59, which are the whiskers, and finally we'll put a point at 25. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. If you did get any value out of this video, then please press the thumbs up. I'd appreciate that, and I hope to see you on the next one.